Alright, so for anyone watching on YouTube, after this is done streaming and being uploaded, there will be timestamps in the video. So if you want to skip through the settings I'm going to show on the game, because I'm using Ship of Harkinian to play this, or if you want to skip through the randomizer settings or the ReShade profile settings I'm using, you will be able to check the video for the timestamps in order to jump straight into the gameplay. The order is going to be the Ship of Harkinian settings I show first, followed by the ReShade profile I set up for this. Then when I actually am about to jump into the game, I'll show the randomizer settings I'm using and generate a seed before then actually starting the game. So let's go ahead and launch it first. So because it's using ReShade, there's obviously a little bit of a glow there over that. Just ignore that. It's just downside of using ReShade. Also, yes, I do have the frame rate enabled in the top corner here because of ReShade, and I'll get into that a little later. I wanted that to be a little bit bigger so it can be visible, but it is actually, I can show with MSI Afterburner, it is running at 170 frames per second, because that is what I have set in Ship of Harkinian. And yes, if I disable the textures, you can see I am using the 4K textures on this game. So let's go ahead and jump into the settings for the game. So audio, I have everything just 100% except for master volume, and that's for the sake of the stream so I can actually be heard and it's not overpowering. General, cursor always visible. There is a bug if you don't have the cursor always visible. It's possible you won't be able to actually do anything. I don't know why, it just sometimes happens. So on this, and when I get to Majora's Mask Mirrored, because I'm going to be playing through that with 2 Ship 2 Harkinian, in the same way as this, just without randomizer. If you disable the cursor always visible, then entering full screen has some issues, and it makes it so you can't actually click anything in this menu. Your cursor won't be able to be activated. It's some weird bug the thing has, and it happened in 2 Ship 2 Harkinian as well. So it's some consistent bug that needs to be fixed, but it's a minor issue, so I'll just move my cursor out of the way. And since I'm using the randomizer, I'm going to be having that randomizer tracker up every once in a while as well. So, search and sidebar disabled, that's disabled. Alt asset tab hotkey, that is how I was disabling and enabling the textures in the background. Let me make sure this. So that's all that does. It does not save textures to RAM, which is a downside. So if you're using the 4K textures, every once in a while you're going to see some stutter. And the biggest issue with stutter in this is generally just whenever it's going from night to day or day to night. So pretty much whenever there's a new texture chunk that's loading in, there's going to be a little stutter, but it's not a huge issue. It really is mostly noticeable, at least for me, because I'm using NVMe drives. It's mostly only noticeable when it's going through day to night and night to day sequences. If they ever update it like Dolphin has, where you can load textures into RAM, then that stutter should be completely eliminated. And I have used these textures on Dolphin as well. And yes, it's perfectly smooth. It runs fine. So, go down. Graphics. So internal resolution, I just maxed the stuff out, same as anti-aliasing. I do have match refresh rate, that's basically VSync. Sort of set up here. I have a 170 Hz refresh rate monitor, so even though the stream is going at 60 frames per second, I'm seeing at 170 frames per second. Because it's just better that way. There is a little issue I noticed, and I'll show that when I'll try to remember to show that when we get into the game. The animation, Link's standing idle animations, those do seem to be, at least the delay before they're activated seems to be sped up. So, I can test that. I already did test it actually on my own. I can show the test though. When you stand around with Link, eventually he'll stretch or yawn or do something, and the delay before his action of doing that will be shorter with the higher the frame rate is. So that's something that just needs to be fixed. But that's the only spot in the game that I ever noticed having an issue with the timing for the port. Because this is not emulation, this is actually community-made port of the game. And you have to have your own copy of the ROM. They don't supply it for you. So I actually dumped the game off of my Wii U onto my computer. Then I extracted the ROM from the WAD file of that game with Patcher 64 Plus. I then used the ROM in this. You can't use the new Master Quest or any of the other modded versions. You can set that ROM to in Patcher 64 Plus, though. I did try that, so Master Quest, at least new Master Quest doesn't work, but this does work with the real Master Quest that you can get on the GameCube disc. So if you have that, then you should be able to do the same thing and get it running. Running through DirectX. Other is OpenGL, but whatever. It's DirectX 11, I think? Yeah, it's DirectX 11. VSync I do have enabled, even though match refresh rate, but whatever. I don't have multi-window open, I just don't care to. Texture, just 3-point, whatever. I think this was default. So, pretty much, I set in the internal resolution here is displayed. I have this high, just because I want to have that extra sharpness without any aliasing issues. And MSAA is very low power requirement, but it also doesn't do a great job. It does okay. I prefer it far more than FXAA. FXAA is trash. MSAA is decent, but I wanted a little bit more on the edges being better. So you don't see any aliasing, no pixelation, and it's still sharp. But when I get into the ReShade profile, you'll see I also have a sharpness filter added, and I can show what it looks like with that added versus or enabled versus disabled. Because there is a noticeable difference in that sharpness filter I'm using is just running from graphics driver. So if you use an NVIDIA, because I'm using AMD, if you use NVIDIA, you're going to have to use a different sharpness filter than what I'm using. Controls. This is where the controller comes into play. You can technically enable, let's just ignore this. You can technically enable your controller for the menu system here, but I don't do that because when I was screwing around with settings, I was using the controller and looking at stuff. I was just messing around with the controller with the game in the background because you can adjust the opacity of this right here. So you can see behind it. Set it to 85%. You can set this up however you want. You can technically, if I minimize these, you can see control stick there. You can technically, I'll get into sensitivity in a bit, control the camera with the right stick. However, I do not have that enabled because I'm using the right stick for C buttons. Now, technically, I could use actual buttons for the right stick and not use the right stick for that, but I don't really want to do that because I'm just kind of used to using right stick because of playing it on emulator on or virtual console. It's technically just emulator. Playing it virtual console on my Wii U, just using the Pro Controller, just right stick on that. So just using that, and I also kind of just like the game's basic Z targeting camera, so I don't really want the free camera right stick aiming stuff either. Which down here, free look. And I do have invert y-axis on purpose because it's just how my brain works. So let's go ahead and close that. Then there was... Oh, right, the sensitivity, though. Camera controls. I think it was in here. So there is camera controls. So I have it at 60%. So instead of the oversensitive nature of aiming with the bow, the hook shot, or just looking first person or whatever, or even slingshot, you can go in here and separately from the regular analog stick input sensitivity, which you want to leave at 100%. Reducing this will reduce Link's running and walking speed. So technically you could reduce this if you want to walk without just slowly tilting the stick, but leave it there. It has dead zone and notch snap as well. But if you want to adjust the aim sensitivity, you can go in and freely adjust this to your liking. Found 60% works fine on this. It's a little lower on 2 Shift 2 Harkinian, even at equal percentage. I'm not quite sure why, but 60% worked fine for my time through the game. Input viewer, you can technically enable this. It just shows inputs, but I have the input overlay you can see up there. And the input viewer on this is really kind of basic and it doesn't really look all that great. Don't know if there's a way to mod it. There might be, but whatever. It's weird. So just settings here, I'm not using that, so it's not an issue. Notifications, that will be a little message that pops up in the bottom right whenever I get an item. So since I'm running Randomizer, I have this enabled, and you can see if I test, it'll say a message down here on the bottom, which sort of covered up, I guess, by the watermark I'm using for the game, but whatever. Basically, this will pop up whenever I get a specific item. So for enhancements, quality of life, remember save location is enabled. Texture only for chest size. I didn't want to change the size of the chests. I wanted to keep the size as normal. So yeah. Night or time of day, nighttime. I have almost everything kind of vanilla because I kind of just wanted it mostly vanilla for the most part. Better Owl just basically makes it so it doesn't make it so you accidentally press to accept for him to repeat his messages. Gold Skulltula tokens, item count messages, pieces heart, and heart containers. Those are item count messages. So whenever you get one of those, that test message down in the bottom right corner will show up. I do have the waterfall song set to keep it open at all time, and I didn't skip feeding because that's gameplay, and technically I wanted to go through all that anyways. These are just convenience stuff. I'm not going to be doing the fishing. I'm having that disabled in Randomizer, so it's not brought into Randomizer logic, so I won't need to go there because the fishing in the game kind of just sucks, even though you can do something in here somewhere. I don't remember where to improve it, so you basically always get the fish. But it's still kind of just like skips and speed ups. I do not have a cutscene stuff skipped. However, the randomizer does skip some cutscenes on its own that you can't disable the skipping of. So for getting certain songs, or actually any song, it'll skip the cutscene, the dialogue, all that of talking to the person who gives the song, then skip the input of the song you obtain. And instead you walk into the area where you have to get the song, and it'll just automatically give you that song upon your arrival into a specific location. And I'll get more into that when we get to the randomizer stuff, because there is some broken logic with the randomizer, and I had to go through the game 3 times before the 4th one I finally was able to get through the game, because all 3 of those first times it was basically soft locked because of the broken randomizer logic. But the 4th time it worked fine for the most part. So skip owl interactions is enabled. That is... I don't think this will skip the one on the mountains. I can always disable it. You can enable and disable this stuff. If you change something like this, you'll have to actually enter and exit an area. So for the one on the mountain where you ride it down to the top of the building on Kakariko Village, or in Kakariko Village, if you enable that while standing next to the sign and expect the owl to pop up, you have to go back in the volcano, then exit the volcano in order to have the owl there. So basically just reload the area whenever you change settings for something. Okay. Then you can technically keep glitches in the game, but I don't really utilize those. Crawl speed is sped up just because it's annoyingly slow going through crawling segments. You can speed or keep that at 1 or go up to 4x, and just put it up to 4x. King Zora speed I left at 1, even though it's really annoying. But figured, whatever, it gives me a moment to pause during that. And it's just kind of how I grew up with it, so I'm just going to leave it there. It's not too much of an issue. It's a one-time thing in the game. It's not like you have to do it every time, so whatever. Now, Skulltula freeze basically turns the gold Skulltulas into the Majora's Mask Skulltulas. So instead of it completely pausing the game when you acquire a token, you'll keep moving around and you just press a button to make the message go away. So you can continue running around after grabbing it and doing stuff. Faster Rupee, not gonna worry about this. I'm keeping the Scarecrow's song enabled. Instead of skipping it, this will be enabled to skip it in Majora's Mask, though, because otherwise you have to set up this song every time you go back in time. For this, set it up one time, and it's fine. With it skipped, all you have to do is pull out the Ocarina wherever he's out, and it'll automatically make him pop up. And I'm not skipping Tower Escape because I actually want to play through the game, and that's part of the gameplay. Skip Child Stealth, I'm not doing that either, because again, it's part of the gameplay. Skip Save Confirmation, I'm not skipping that. Link as default name, no, I'm not worrying about that. Big Goron Forge Time, that's default if I remember right, but it's not really a big deal. I'm using Randomizer, so this is mostly just applied for non-Randomizer. Because Randomizer, it'll just give you the thing after you turn in the claim check. So graphics. Use alternate assets. This is what you enable in order to, so if I press tab, enable the texture mod so you can see through it. And as it's enabling and disabling, I press tab, enables and disables. So keeping that enabled. I'll swap back and forth, same as with ReShade. I'll turn that on and off, toggle it to show what the game looks like with and without stuff. And obviously, yeah, it's running widescreen because of this. So disable LOD. That just makes it so instead of going down to a lower poly count at a distance, it keeps them at their maximum poly count. This is something that's noticeable in Super Mario 64 when you are in the first stage up at the top of that mountain area where you fight the bomb dude. It's kind of the most noticeable effect there, where the camera pulls out far enough and you'll see that suddenly it's like he's only got half the amount of polygons on him. So I'm keeping that maxed out because there's no reason to have it drop down anymore. Back at the time when Nintendo 64 was out, and it was necessary in order for the frame rate to remain somewhat stable and make the game playable, because the game default ran at 20 frames per second, which really fucking low, and that's one reason why I have it 170 frames per second now. It's just far more enjoyable at a higher frame rate. And something you can't do in Dolphin is set it to anything over its base 20 frames per second. Even with the Patcher 64 plus modification to set to 30, that still speeds the game up by 50%. So any increase in speed in Dolphin, it increases the speed of the game. But it does not do that here in Ship of Harkinian or with Majora's Mask into Ship to Harkinian. So high frame rate without speeding it up. Enemy health bars, this is a little addition. You don't really need this. I just kind of like having health bars on enemies in games, so that's enabled. 3D dropped objects, so instead of using the 2D sprite, it'll, where possible, so for rupees, it doesn't do it for bombs, but you can add in a bomb 3D model if you want. I didn't bother looking around for that. You can have it use the 3D model of the object if it's available and ready in the game. And for rupees, those are available, so instead of using the 2D sprite, it will use the 3D model for it instead. Animated Link in the pause menu is enabled, so you'll see Link standing in the pause menu instead of a 2D image of him. Gauntlets in first person, it just shows the gauntlets equipped when you're looking in first person, like aiming at the bow and hookshot and stuff. Show chains on both sides of the locked doors, so if you somehow get to one side of the door, I guess I won't show it if it's locked, but whatever. Colored medallions, this I actually kind of like, so I'm having that enabled because they're colored in the menu anyways. So having them colored in the Temple of Time will make it match the menu. Keeping other stuff here, so minimal UI, disable hot underwater warning. This stuff disabled, because that way, if in something hot or if underwater, I can have a message saying, "Hey, dumbass, you're somewhere where you got to be careful. You're gonna have a time limit." Disable HUD heart animations. You could do that so it's not pulsating the heart you're on for your health, but I'm leaving that enabled because I don't mind it. Glitch line, I don't really know what that is. I don't care. It doesn't matter. To me, at least, I'm not using glitches in the game. Black bar letterbox. That's when you Z target, it'll black bar the top and bottom of the screen. I'm leaving it enabled because it just lets me know, hey, I'm actually holding Z targeting stuff in, and it's something I actually kind of like as an effect in the game, just for that one specific thing. Dynamic wallet icon will change the rupee color depending on the wallet size you have. So it'll start green and I think it ends red when you get the largest wallet. Entrances, this shows on the minimap. More info and file select. That shows for randomizer, like what you've collected in your file. Better ammo rendering in the pause menu. I don't remember what that does, but whatever, it's enabled. Enable passage time on file select. This, basically, you can set what time of day or night it is when you load your file, and I don't care to have that enabled either. And over here, increase actor draw distance. This is another graphics thing where it's just like, yeah, just have it all the way. Only exception to this I kept is Kakiri draw because it's suiting to them. Like, even back on Nintendo 64, I knew just looking at it like, oh, okay, so they're kind of like this magical creature where at a certain distance they're supposed to fade on purpose. It's not some hardware limit, like it could be a hardware limitation as well, but it's a neat little thing that's not entirely hardware limitation stuff. Okay, and just horizontal cooling plane. Not entirely sure what this does, I just don't really care, so it's just default. And just leaving default that as well. And I don't want to remove the spin attack darkness because it's kind of more a visual effect. Like, it's supposed to be like the magic is brighter, so it makes everything around it look darker. It doesn't work too well. It's not really clear, but if you like that dark, or if you don't like that darkness, you can easily remove that. Items. Yes, D-pad item selection. So I'll be equipping stuff to the D-pad, which will make it so I can equip 6 items instead of 3. Assignable tunic and boots. This is worse than the Patcher 64 version you can set up for Dolphin, because for this, if you assign a tunic, so if you assign red tunic, then you can't actually toggle through all 3 tunics by pressing that one button you have it assigned to. On Patcher 64 through Dolphin, you assign green tunic and it'll cycle through green, red, blue, then just the glitch one or whatever, the modded one, then back to green. So it'll go through or cycle through all of them. Same thing with the boots. In this, it doesn't do that. You have to actually equip the iron boots to one button, hover boots to another. Otherwise, it won't cycle through. It'll just be a one button press to swap back and forth. So that's better and worse at the same time. Overall, I found it to be worse, but it's still usable and it's going to be really helpful. And that's just one more reason why I'm not using right stick for aiming or moving the camera as well. That way I have those 3 more buttons. Same as Ocarina stuff. I might eventually enable fast Ocarina playback, but I'm leaving that disabled for now. If it gets too annoying later on, then I will enable it, because then it'll just skip the second play after you input the thing, if I remember right. I did test it out and it worked fine for what I was doing. Mask equipable as adult, I have that enabled for the bunny hood effect. Longer and faster jump. This is basically Majora's Mask effect with that enabled, and I have that equipped or set as an adult because it's a little stupid that you can't use masks as an adult just because you're older. Like, why? And keeping that enabled is going to be kind of nice because getting the bunny hood as well. Really a cool little bonus to have for actually turning in all the masks is run faster. And the one area in the game that would have caused it to be soft locked when I ran that 4th test through Randomizer was in the Fire Temple. And if I did not have the bunny hood effect on, I would not have been able to complete that dungeon because, again, the randomizer logic is broken. So I had to jump across a gap in order to get to the boss room because the next key I needed to progress through the dungeon was inside the boss room after beating that boss. Not sure why the randomizer logic is broken like that, but it is. And it says it's not supposed to account for randomizer. So if you run into that issue, then just make sure you enable this and have the bunny hood and go through it that way. So I'm going to need to make sure I get the bunny hood as fast as I can, because the boss key was in the room right before the boss room, so with the boss door on that 4th time through the game. And I had no other keys. There was nowhere else I could go in the dungeon without beating that boss and grabbing the key from them. So that was the only dungeon that was potentially broken without this enabled. Then persistent masks makes it so you can just go in and enable the mask, then unequip it from button in order to just have it active at all times. So I'm leaving that so it doesn't take up button input. In Majora's Mask on To Ship to Harkinian, you can just enable it in the menu though. You don't need to equip it to a button first, then actually put it on. You can just do without that. Fixes, I pretty much have all of this enabled, except graphical restorations, glitch restorations, and miscellaneous stuff. Only red Ganon blood, because it's stupid to turn that green from censorship garbage. So yeah, it's just that list there. You can take a look at it real quick, then I'll move on. I'm not going to go through all. Only one was the crouch stab. That's not enabled. Difficulty, it's just vanilla. Except the digging game, and I have bomb chew drops enabled, because you can't really get bomb chews anywhere in the game worth a damn except for a few chests and from buying them from the shops. So 50% of them, if I remember right, I think it's about 50% of the bomb drops you get will be bomb chews instead of regular bombs. Not really an issue, don't really need bomb chews worth a damn in this game, but I figured I may as well enable it anyways. Pretty much everything else is default vanilla. If you want to have something harder, you can increase damage multiplier to something just insane. Basically die in one shot, or anything else in here. It's kind of cool. Minigames, nothing changed except the fishing, which I'm not going to be doing in this. So, guaranteed bite. Fish never escapes, because sometimes they'll let go in vanilla. Which is a mild annoyance. Actually, not a mild, it's a major annoyance if you're actually going through vanilla stuff and need to get the fishing stuff done for the golden scale. Could do instant fishing, but that's too much like a cheat, so I'm not gonna. Then the loach, kinda, you don't really get the prize, so might want to not have that there. Just don't, well, or at least don't always get the loach or whatever. I mean, if it's always there, you can have it enabled. Just don't run over and accidentally get it. I think otherwise, the way to get the loach, it has to be raining in order to get it. So if it's raining, you can just avoid it. So customized behavior then just turns this on or off. And you can adjust the fish required weight stuff there. Extra modes, all this is disabled. I will be using Mirrored World in Majora's Mask on To Ship to Harkinian. That's kind of the point of going through that, because I don't know that game well enough to do the randomizer. In cheats, just the Epona boost, the Epona or Epona, whatever, the horse boost. So if I remember right, you press that one time and you keep that speed, or you have unlimited carrots. I don't remember which one it is. That I'm having enabled because it's kind of annoying, And trying to actually get through the Ingo race is kind of an annoyance. I thought there was somewhere in here. Maybe that was quality of life. Let me check. Go. I thought it was. Maybe I'm thinking of... I'm thinking of Patcher 64, I think. Patcher 64, if I remember, has an option to just slow Ingo down. This has the Epona boost, so it'll still be easier to get through Ingo's garbage. And you need to do that in order to get the horse, and you're going to need the horse for some stuff in the game. So, you can also change reach of the hook shot. Don't really want to hook shot anything. Bomb timer. A bunch of stuff here, but the only thing I actually have enabled, everything else is vanilla. Only thing enabled is the horse. Cosmetics I'm not using anything special with, but you can change the appearance of Link, his outfit, everything in here if you want, and I don't really care to do that because I like the way it looks as it is. Audio editor, that's all regular standard gameplay. Time split, not using that, don't care to. Timers, don't care to use that. So, skip and speed up settings. So let's go ahead and finally go into the menu. And I'll show you. This was the file I was using. So you can see with all the extra information it shows here. And... actually, I forgot about... go into ReShade. So before I do that, I am using the AMD Fidelity FX thing here. That's the sharpness. So let me minimize these first. Magic Bloom. Was that CAS? Yeah. So this is just default. Just enable. I didn't bother changing any of the settings in the sharpness. It was fine. It was perfect as it was, and I'll show what that looks like when I actually get into the game versus here on the menu. I don't think it's going to show much of a difference here. Yeah, it doesn't really show a difference here on the menu, but that's there. Next up, Magic Bloom. These are the settings I'm using. So make sure you also have autosave not enabled if you adjust any of this. I did adjust these to my liking. I don't remember what they were at default. Pretty sure I set this up my own way. Yeah. Okay. Pretty sure I adjusted this. I don't remember what. It's not telling me because I'm using my saved profile, but I'm using for exposure 0.5. I think this was default. I think some of them are still default. So dirt intensity is 0. That may not have been default. I don't remember. Bloom threshold is at 2. Bloom intensity is at 1. Adaptation speed. This one I do know was default. It's 0.1. So 0.1. Adaptive sensitivity is just 1. Adaptation min-max 0 and 1 for minimum is 1, maximum is 1. Adaptation precision is at 2. Then no debug options are selected. Then everything down here is just regular, unchangeable, grayed out stuff. DPX is next. For this one, oh, it does show this. Oh, I guess I wasn't using any specific. So Magic Bloom is all default. So just leave Magic Bloom default if you get that. DPX I did adjust. So this was to balance out the color because the default of it wasn't so great. Took a while to actually balance it out. So for this I set RGB. It's all at 0.36 for each of them. That way there's not too much red, green, or blue. Default I think has it set too much green if I remember right. And you don't want too much of one of them over another. You want it exactly white. So just leave that at 0.36. RGB curve is default. Contrast I set to 0. That way it just looks better. Saturation is at 1.5. Again, I think that's increased. That way it's got a little more color. Colorfulness is at 2.5. Strength is at 0.2. Fake HDR. Using a power of 1. That one is not default. Radius of 0.825. That one is not default. And radius 2 is at 0.87. That one is default. I also do have bloom and lens flare type of a bloom. And you could enable this, but I disabled it specifically because it was adding a little bit of an annoyance with adding some blue to some stuff. With that said and done, let's finally open this. You can see you can select. So if you have Master Quest in here, you will be able to see Master Quest in this list. Otherwise, it just has the regular time through, randomizer, and boss rush. And we're doing randomizer. So open randomizer settings. And actually, let's close that and open the thing the right way. So randomizer settings, seed settings. These are what I have it set to for everything else. So closed forest is on. Kakariko Gate. I guess the camera's fine where it is. Pretty much most of the stuff is vanilla for world settings. So Kakariko Gate is closed. So you still have to give the letter to the guy to open it. Door time is closed, so you still have to actually get the pendants to open it. Zora's Fountain, closed. Sleeping Waterfall, closed until you play the song, and then it'll stay open. Jabu Jabu, closed until you get the fish. Starting age is child. Fortress, Carpenters, Normal Behavior. All 4 need to be saved in the Gerudo Fortress. The Rainbow Bridge, you can adjust this to your liking. It's got a few options, but I have that vanilla, so it's just obtain Shadow Medallion, Spirit Medallion, and Light Arrows to open it. Ganon's Trials, you can set a number of those to actually get to Ganon, and that's just default, just basically all of them. There's also an optional time through the game where Triforce Hunt, it adds stuff where you have to actually do a Wind Waker thing where you'll look around for the pieces of Triforce and collect them, and that is not being enabled in this. Dungeon entrances being shuffled is disabled. Boss entrances disabled. Overworld entrances shuffle. All of this stuff here disabled. I don't want any of the entrances or warp songs random. So that's all vanilla. Items. So the only items shuffled are Skulltula tokens in the dungeons, not outside of the dungeons, only in. Song locations are shuffled, so they're random. It would be nice to ears being a jerk. It would be nice to adjust the songs so specific ones aren't random, because that would have fixed some of the randomizer logic. So when we get to songs, I'm gonna show that I have 2 songs that I will be starting with. And I'll deal with that after. So so other stuff, none of the swords are random, wallets aren't random. Or the child wallet at least isn't random. I did not include Tycoon wallet because just don't really need to. That just basically increases the amount of money you can hold in the wallet to 999. So it injects additional wallet into the game instead of stopping at the 500 of the Giant's wallet. Did not shuffle the ocarinas or the ocarina buttons. That would be annoying as fuck. Did not shuffle Swim, Weird Egg, Gerudo Fortress membership card, Fishing Pole, Deku Stick Bag, Deku's Nut Bag, or any freestanding items. And the freestanding items are the invisible items and the other items that aren't visible but are just sitting around. Don't have the game memorized nearly enough to know where each and every single one of those are. And some of them could be a potential annoyance. So shop items are mixed in and they're random, so I will be able to buy some items from the shops, so they're not completely useless now. It'll actually be necessary. Shop prices are vanilla. Any items that are thrown in will have a certain amount set to the cost. So if I have to buy the bow from a shop, it'll have a certain amount set. That way money isn't completely useless either. Shop's affordable prices you can enable, it'll lower it a little bit more, depending on the wallet you have. Fish sanity is disabled. I don't remember what this is for, I don't really care. I think it's basically so if you throw the fishing into the randomizer, and I don't have the fishing in the randomizer. Scrub shuffle, I have that disabled. Shuffle beehive and cows, that's also disabled because I don't want to find some random cow or some random beehive to get an item from. Same as the pots and crates, I don't want to find some random pot or crate to get an item from. Shuffle merchants, all of them are randomized except the bean merchant, because I want to actually be able to go to that one specific bean merchant in order to get the beans I need. And merchant prices are vanilla. Boss souls not randomized, so the game basically has an invisible boss soul. So you beat one boss, you get the medallion or the pendant, and you get the boss's soul as defeated, as being like marked as this boss is done, it's dead, you completed this dungeon, basically. So if I'm right about that at least. So if you beat the Kakiri dungeon boss Goma, you get in vanilla, you get the first the forest pendant, then you get the Goma soul from doing that. So if you shuffle that, then you could get the soul from any one of the dungeon bosses. So it could be the soul from the witches in the desert, it could be from the dragon in the volcano, whatever, it could be any of them. But I don't have the boss souls shuffled. Don't have grass enabled, that would also be even more of an annoyance than the crates and the pots being randomized. Dungeon rewards are randomized though. Map and compass, randomized only in the dungeon. Small key, only in the dungeon. Gerudo Fortress key is vanilla. Boss key is randomized only in the dungeon. So, their own dungeon. You can't find a key from one dungeon into another if it's own dungeon. Otherwise, you can set it to find in other dungeons, or you can find it only in the overworld. You can find it anywhere. So just the dungeons are self-contained randomized. Key rings I've turned off. Ganon's boss keys is vanilla. Gameplay. All 7 chickens are required for Kakariko Village to turn those in for a reward, which is normally a bottle, if I remember right. Big Poe count. I hate the big Poes. They're stupid, so I have that set to 1 required in order to get the reward. So at 1, it will treat it as if you've collected 10. But unlike in Patcher 64 Plus, if you do that in this, they will still have, or you'll still see big Poes around Hyrule if you've only turned in the 1. Because the other ones won't disappear. Patcher 64 Plus, once you turn in the 1, if you set it to only need to turn in 1, it'll remove all the rest of the ones. At least from what I experienced when I tested that before finding Chip of Arcanium. Skip Child Zelda, don't have that, no. You can skip upon a race, so yeah, not skipping that. You could, but I have the horse speed thing enabled, so I'll just go through that, because that's still gameplay. So, whatever. Complete Mask Quest, not gonna have that automatically done, I'm gonna actually go through that. Skip Scarecrow's song, I don't have that enabled because it's easy enough to just go in and set that up. Item pool is balanced, ice traps, normal. Gossip Stone, nothing, those just give you the hint so you can talk to them to get a hint instead of needing either having no hints or needing to use the Mask of Truth or Stone of Agony. Hint clarity, you can make this kind of annoying or you can make it clear and obvious. Hint distribution is balanced. Extra hints, Temple of Time, altar hint. So you go to the altar and check the pendant alter thing where you put the pendants and it'll give you a hint for some stuff. Ganondorf hint, whatever, just all this stuff. Just a few little hints are enabled so you can check them, but not really worried about that. Do not have full wallets enabled, so basically you just start with a full wallet. Don't really care to do that. Don't have the bomb chew bag started as enabled. Bomb chew drops is enabled, so you can get bomb chew drops instead of regular bombs. Blue fire arrows is disabled because that kind of feels more like a cheat. Basically, you use the fire arrows in order to melt the ice, a lot of the red ice that you require blue fire for. So I'll still need to use bottles for that. Sunlight arrows. Remember this? It says under my camera, but I have that disabled. Infinite upgrades is disabled. Enhance. Oh wait, that was gameplay. Locations. So the only locations I excluded from the randomizer is the Deco Theater Skull Mask, Child Fishing, Adult Fishing, Lab Dive. So in the Lake Hylia, you go into a place with the golden scale and you dive down to the bottom, and in vanilla you get a piece of heart after doing that. I had that disabled because I didn't know you would still get the golden scale. I'm gonna just leave that disabled though, just in case. The 10 big pose is disabled. That way you don't have to collect those. Still gonna collect one, but still, whatever. Treasure chest reward, treasure chest game reward is disabled. Temple of Time, light arrow cutscene disabled. Completed Triforce disabled. Kakariko Village, only 100 gold Skulltula reward is disabled. And the Dampe Race freestaining piece of heart, I have that disabled as well. Trade claim, or trade claim check is disabled. Frogs in the Rain, Frogs Ocarina game. So even though these are disabled, you can still get the stuff from them by doing the other things in the game. So the items from them will be added into the randomizer, but you won't find any of the randomized items in these areas. So everything else is enabled for locations. Tricks and glitches, I don't have any of those enabled, so it's set for glitchless. Starting inventory, the only ones I have set for this, Zelda's Lullaby and Saria's Song. The reason I have Zelda's Lullaby is because those 3 times through I mentioned, for some reason, I was not getting Zelda's Lullaby. And for some reason, I was not getting Saria's Song. So I would get to the Goron City and have to go in to actually speak to Darunia, and I would not be able to do that because there was literally nothing else I could do in the game in order to get the Saria's Song and Zelda's Lullaby. So I couldn't open the thing, and even if I did open it, I wouldn't have been able to play Saria's Song for Darunia in order to get the next item I needed to progress through the game. And for some reason, it broke. I don't know why it's broken like that, but it is. So starting hearts 3, that's vanilla. Everything else here is vanilla. Enhancements, just nothing really. Skip, get item animations is only for junk items. Randomizer, item tracker. I'm going to be using the item tracker eventually, so I'll pop it out when I get to that point. It's going to be a while before I need to do that, but you can customize stuff here. Entrance tracker, not going to worry about that. And check tracker, I think it was actually, I don't remember if it was check tracker or item tracker. It's one of these two that I'll be using to keep track of what I still need to get in the game for the randomizer stuff. So let's go up to seed settings and let's go ahead and generate. New one is generated. I'm not sure which one is actually selecting in here. That's a little bit of an issue I have with it, because I now technically have 2 randomizer files. They're technically this exact same settings, but I do now technically have 2 files, and I'm not sure which one it's going to actually use, which kind of sucks. So Generate new seed. Oh, okay. I guess I just created a new one, so that was kind of pointless. Whatever. Start randomizer, and let's just name this stream. And yeah, I can. Yeah, let me turn up my computer. It's a little quiet. Got it down to 30%, now it's at 50. The stream randomizer, you can see, start with nothing except the default stuff and those two songs. So, start it. And I do not have cutscenes disabled. There are some cutscenes that can be disabled, and there are some that are disabled. So, like collecting the songs, those will be disabled if you're using Randomizer. They won't be disabled by default. You can't actually enable them in Randomizer as far as I can tell. They won't be, and I also have his eyes closed instead of being open when he's asleep. Those song cutscenes for acquiring them, they can't be enabled in the Randomizer. You can disable them without Randomizer. You can disable cutscenes like this in the in Randomizer and regular as well. Just because. So, see the texture differences here. Swap between them. And if I disable and enable ReShade, when I get to a different area, it'll be more apparent instead of just the dark cutscene there. Do that a few times throughout the game. It looks significantly like here. That's vanilla. This is the 4K textures. So much fucking better. And it fits. It looks like it belongs there. So it's not... I also have... So I can just skip through all the dialogue by holding the button. Enabled. You can see it's just... It fucking works. And if I enable or disable ReShade, you can see the difference there. Swap between them. So the settings I have for ReShade is mostly just to brighten it up to make it look more natural, more a little more modern to the lighting instead of being really dark. And some of the stutter you could see there, that's just from using textures. Because the game, or the Ship of Harkinian isn't dumping it into RAM, it's just loading it direct off the drive. And in here too, you can see it's basically just, it's AI upscaled. I think some of them were replaced with or basing them on art of the game people looked at. But for most of them like this, it's AI upscaled, and it works really well. So I'll skip through this so I can actually get into the gameplay. Be looking around the forest quite a bit before I go into the dungeon, because there's a bunch of stuff to get here. Skip through all of this. And yeah, it's still 4x3 in here. You can see the D-pad up there in the corner. Check the... You can see a 3D model of them instead of the 2D version. Go outside. Little cutscene. Stereo runs up. And I have these enabled so I'm not confused, because I've been playing this game since back in the days of Nintendo 64 when I was a kid. And I would probably get confused pretty easily. And enable, disable the map. See, even the map also gets an upgrade with the texture pack. Huge difference, and you can see it's not sped up. It's running really well. If I stand still, he'll quickly do the stretching stuff. So that's one animation already. So if I go ahead and go in here, settings, graphics, and disable match resolution, set this back down to its vanilla of 20. Move and wait. You'll see the time before he actually plays out one of the... Oh. Okay, maybe that was not. Some of the testing did show a difference, though. Maybe it's the stretching. I don't know. It doesn't matter. It does seem like... Whoop. This at 170, even though it was doing default for me, but whatever. Doesn't matter. At some point, I did test it, and it was being consistent. I just don't care to waste a lot of time showing the tests of that here. So let's go over and check the rupee over here as well, because there is going to be the next thing to show from this. And that is, you can see it's no longer, or they're all going to be the 3D model. I don't remember if this one was a 3D model vanilla or not, but it's not 2D sprite. And I do have to go into the building to get the chests, because I do have those added to the randomizer logic. Let's see what I get out of these. Oh, there's 2 gold ones here. What is it? I already got Din's Fire. Oh, nope, that's not Din's Fire. That's a trap. So, that's not good. I gotta go get some health. Otherwise, another trap will kill me. I guess it's... Oh, there. Okay. Go back in there. Because those ice traps only take away 1.5. So I don't need to worry about having more than that. And I got Stone of Agony. And yes, Rumble Pack, or Rumble in this does work on Ship of Harkinian. It does not seem to work on Dolphin for some odd reason. I tried it even after running through Patcher 64 Plus, and it just didn't. So you can see the message down at the bottom here. Kind of cover. Oh, I forgot to swap the camera. Back to that side. There we go. That way it doesn't look all cramped on the right. Got some money. Okay, let's go check the shop. Skip jumping across those for right now because I don't need the money yet. And there is a Stone of Agony icon that is here. I can disable that, but I'm going to leave it enabled because it'll just be this extra little visualizer. This is also something you can notice in the stream. When that shows, my controller is also vibrating. So I'll show that in a bit too. And yeah. Okay. 30 rupees, 60 rupees, 10. 20 for the mirror shield. That's awesome. Deck of shield is 40. I do need this. That's still going to stay there. Could buy those, but don't really care to. Go over and let's go and grab the mirror shield because I'm going to need that later in the game. And it's going to do that thing where it's like, oh, you got this thing after you exit the shop. So get the piece of heart. And I should be able to get all 100% Skulltula tokens in the randomizer. At least I was able to 100% it, as you were able to see when I showed the file before. So I got the coins that were the rupees that were back there. So let's go and grab this Skulltula token. I can get some more money and get the other token out of that shop. Then I also got to go grab the sword. I thought there were 2 on that. I guess not. Oh well. So let's run around. I don't know why the hell I just took that dumbass path. Also go into the Lost Woods after I grab the sword. Go up top. Wait, what am I doing? My brain's not working right now. Oh, that's why I was going over there. Gonna go up and grab the rupees up there, and I forgot what I was doing for a sec. Gotta run it because I got distracted by the hearts on this thing. I was like, I don't want to go up I don't need the hearts. Forgot I was thinking about that to get the rupees. Grab this. Up, down. Run around and go get the sword. The sword with the settings I have will always be in the same location. 50 rupees. Here. Oh, I fucked up. Okay, I got those. And this is that speed up for the crawling. A lot less annoying. Grab the money from there. So that rupee there would be considered a floating item. So if you have floating items randomized, then it would have been something different. Possibly. And it would potentially look like that different item as well. got the sword. Let's go ahead and equip that and the shield. And save. And since this is not emulator, even though it does technically have save states, I have not tested those save states because they are not the same as emulator save states. So it says it could and will break the game if you use them like that. So this will rely on the regular methods of saving that I'm already using. So I don't remember how much that was. Let me go in and check. I think it was cheaper than what I have now. Oh, it's 60, never mind. So I need more rupees if I want to get that. So before I go into the dungeon, let's go over to the Lost Woods and have a little look around. See if there's anything in there for me to grab. I can also then show the grotto displaying the rumble pack icon when I get up there, because there's a grotto right next to the gossip stone. And when I'm up here, I can show the difference of textures on, whoops, versus off, same as ReShade. So no ReShade and no textures, with textures with ReShade. Huge difference. It's fucking amazing. And it fits so well. Best way to play this game. So you can see it's blinking now in the corner here. It's also playing a little beep, and my controller is having a small rumble near it. Can't open that yet, but don't really care to right now anyways. Let's look around in this place. I can't do anything with them yet. I don't think there was anything over that way. Don't remember if there was anything in here or not until later. Oh yeah, I gotta get the slingshot first, that's right. So I don't need to be in here yet. So let's actually go to the dungeon then. And also see, I don't think... No, those are floating items, so there shouldn't be anything different up there, right? Oh, there's nothing up there at all. Okay. So the piece of heart isn't up there, because it's been randomized. So I think it was a piece of heart that was in there in vanilla. I don't remember for sure. Over here, grab some sticks. Equip that. Actually, I don't want that on that. I want it there. I'm gonna be getting the deck of nuts when I get in there. A few more sticks, and I'll go speak to the tree. Although I think it skips the tree's cutscene in the randomizer. I don't remember for sure. I think I run up and it just opens, right? No, it's not skipping. Okay. Alright. There is a way to skip it, I just don't have it set to skip. Alright, run on over and enter. And since it took me about an hour to actually get in, I'll make sure I stream for about 3 hours instead of just 2. Because usually I skip or stream for 2 hours or so. But just because I had to go over all those damn settings, I'll stream a little longer. Whoops. And you can see the health bar there. Health bar is not present unless you are Z-targeting them. Let's go ahead and equip that. Okay. That's dead. And Navi's annoying prompts. Not there when going over to these vines, because it disabled that. That's annoying. So this heart should still be a heart because it's not something different. So if it is something different, I don't remember if I think at one point I did have floating items randomized. I think it's in dungeons, I mean. I'm pretty sure floating items in I already forgot the fucking settings I set up. I'm pretty sure the floating items in dungeons are also disabled. Oh, I got the slingshot. Okay, cool. Got there and this here. Before going up these vines, let's go into the room where you're supposed to get the slingshot and take a look around in there. I think it was one of the first 3 tests I ran where I had floating items enabled as part of the randomizer, and only in dungeons I think they were randomized. Climb up here. Grab the chest up here first. Looks like it's some junk one. Possibly. Yeah, just money. What's this one? Okay, so I got some sticks. And yes, you do have the crosshair. I actually forgot to show. You can see that's the speed of the aiming now. It's not oversensitive. That's just the settings I have. It's awesome. So if I aim, you can see it adds a target. It's relatively simple. I know how to aim with this without that target, but that just simplifies it. I know how to aim with it because I've been playing the game for so damn long. Talking more than 20 years since I first played the game. Probably more than 25, actually. Because I was a kid when it released and I was playing it then. Got some deck of seeds. Now climb up. Gotta show this. Huge difference. It's just unbelievable. The amount of work they put into it. It's crazy. And just, like, it shows what Nintendo could have done with this. If they ported it over a computer. All they'd have to do is be like, okay, you guys put in all this work. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and just promote it and just bring it over. If Nintendo was actually a good company, and they are not a good company. They're just a shitty company that sometimes makes good games. That's about it. And I hate that about them. Because it shows, like, people really like these games. If there's this much work put into it, they aren't getting paid. You don't have to pay for it. You can donate to some of them for the work they put in. I don't know why I'm bothering to kill those. You can donate to them as a thanks for what they put into it. But ultimately, they're doing this for free. Like, all this stuff was made for free. It's fucking amazing. There are some where it's not free. You have to actually pay for stuff through, I think, a Patreon in order to get access to stuff. That's kind of crap to me. Not this game in particular. I think it's Twilight Princess HD or something. I don't remember. It's something else I was looking at. Where there's a texture mod where you have to actually go and donate to someone in order to get access to the damn stuff. But for this one, you don't have to. You can just easily look up Ship of Harkinian and the Zelda Ocarina of Time texture mods. And you can easily find stuff. It's pretty crazy. This is the, if I remember right, Ocarina of Time Reloaded texture pack. And if you get that and Ship of Harkinian, you need to make sure you get the SoH, because the Ship of Harkinian, the SoH download of the texture pack in order to make it work with Ship of Harkinian. If you get it for Dolphin, you can use either the PNG or the DDS of the Dolphin version. I think there's one other it works for, I don't remember for sure. But yeah, it works really well so far. And I'm pretty sure enemies aren't randomized for this, but let's kill this anyways. I'm certain they're not. But I kind of rushed over the settings. I wasn't taking an hour or 2 hours setting it up like I did the first fucking time. And I won't actually jump down where that heart is. Is it right here? Yeah, it's right here. Game is just so much better this way. So fucking crazy. Just the 3DS version of the game was better than the original. Although Majora's Mask 3DS was garbage by comparison, just because all the stuff they changed. I didn't even play it to see that. I just able to look at the the changes they made to the bosses and the swimming mechanics with Zora to be like, yeah, that's fucking stupid. But this, I mean, this is better than the 3DS version of the game. Oh wow, I already got fucking fire medallion. Okay, cool. So you can see the Skulltulas don't always give a token. And this is a token because it's a skull chest. Over. Another piece of heart. All this thing so it's out of the way so I can bring the fire over. Jump. And just show the water difference too. You can see. It still looks kind of just like it's an upscaled. It kind of reminds me of a good Minecraft texture pack I've used in the past. Way back when I was still doing playthroughs of that on YouTube. For the water at least. But, I mean, it works. It fits the aesthetic of the game, and it looks fucking good. Like, just the differences there. It's amazing. And it's something Nintendo could easily do and just sell and release on Steam and just be like, yeah, we're gonna get a fuckload of money. They could actually compete with people doing this shit for free. And they could get respect from people instead of making people hate them. But they seem content with making everyone hate them. And I don't know why they do that. It's actually a shame. Because, there are Nintendo games I would gladly buy on Steam. If they brought them over to Steam and they did good with them. But they don't do that. And that sucks. And this was one that I would have gladly bought on Steam. Now I don't have to, because this is just better. And I didn't have to download the ROM or anything, because I have it on my Wii U, legal purchase and everything. And I dumped it off that on my system. From before the eShop and all that for Wii U and stuff was disabled. I think it was from the Wii, actually, is when I bought it, though. Then I transferred over to my Wii U when I got the Wii U instead of having the Wii. Yeah. Although then that Wii or the Wii U I transferred stuff over to ended up dying. So I had to re-download stuff, but whatever. Oops. That was an accident. Okay, so there are some sticks I can grab over there. Let me grab this. Light the... Whoops, wasn't close enough. Light these. And go through. Oops, stood a little too close, so I'll drop down. If you step too close, it'll drop down, then you have to wait for it. If you're back, you don't have to wait for it, and the things up on the roof I don't care to deal with. So I'm not going to the area that's clearly marked for them. I don't have any bombs, so I can't go through there yet. I'll have to come back here later after I do get some bombs. And I would need the bomb bag for that. Managed to press the sword button in time. This area is also no longer broken. On the Wii, or on the emulator on my Wii U at least, the area here, you were able to see that on my old playthrough from... When was that? 2011? No, I think it was 2014, 2015. I don't know. It was something around a decade or so ago when I actually went through this. You were able to see just the area through this tunnel when crawling through it. Like half of the bottom left half of it was just blackened because it was a shit job Nintendo did porting it to Virtual Console. And Ship of Harkinian fixes that. So, in a way, they actually did better than Nintendo did. Not even just in a way. I mean, it's 170 frames per second and everything. It's awesome. You can go up to over 300 frames a second if you want. It's just pointless to do that unless you have a 300 frames per second monitor, but or 300 hertz refresh rate monitor, whatever. Same thing. So, yeah, it's pretty awesome. Don't need to bother with those hearts. They are not randomized. Next. Next. Seems like I'm missing something. Because I don't have the compass or the map. Unless there's more in this dungeon. Still, I'm forgetting. Because it's not exactly the boss room, so it's probably... Oh, that was the dungeon. Wait. What am I missing? Oh, wait, there was that one room. Duh. Wait, that should only have... Because I don't have... Whatever, I'll check later after I get bombs. I'll have to return here. This floor texture you can see is also changed. This whole room is different. Much different. Much better. Alright. Go and kill Goma. Then I should be able to leave the forest. Oh, didn't get the third hit in. Oh well. Wait for it to crawl up and start trying to bring out the eggs and I'll shoot it. Over, sword attack, or jump attack, whatever. There we go. And that last hit hurt me. Somehow. Oh well. No big deal. Let's see what it gives me as a reward for beating the dungeon. Stand here, wait for it. Oh, it gave the map. Okay. That's funny. Oh, done on the map here. So let's see. Was there actually something I missed? No. So it was just that one little spot. So the compass is in where you would get whatever is in that wall. I gotta blow up. I know there was Skulltula in there, so maybe it's where the Skulltula is. Huge difference. Like, goddamn. It's just amazing. The textures feel natural. It feels like they belong. If you saw it with these 4K textures for the first time, you never saw the game before, and you didn't know it was on Nintendo 64 or something, like ever, you would look at it and be like, eh, that looks right. Even the flames here, too. Kind of hard to tell because they're so close, but... Flames are also adjusted a bit. Kind of awesome. Sky as well. There's some of the sky stuff. I actually prefer the original here a little bit better because it looks cloudier. But whatever. You could remove the sky textures. Oh wait, no, that's from the Dolphin version. I don't know how they packed the one for Ship of Harkinian. If you know how to unpack and repack the Ship of Harkinian textures for this game, then you could technically go in and remove the sky textures or whatever else you don't want, and just run without them. If you run it in Dolphin, you can just go and find the specific texture in the file, or in the folder, and just say, okay, I'm not going to use that, so let's remove it. And it'll run fine, so you can basically customize how you have it set up that way. And that said it was running 170. I don't know why it had that weird little issue with the frame rate. It did that the first time I played through as well, and every other time I was testing stuff and unable to complete the randomizers because the broken logic. whatever. And that little stutter was probably from texture loading. Kind of hot in here, damn it. 79 degrees? How is it 79 degrees when it's 55? Oh, I guess because it's 55 outside. How is it 55 outside? Jeez, dude. You'd expect it to be a little bit colder at this time of year. Because, man... Damn. Oh well. I should have tested what that looked like with ReShade disabled. Oh well. No big deal. Nice and bright with ReShade enabled though. It looks good. Instead of the over dark stuff that's common to old games. And yeah. Instead of getting the pendant, I get 5 rupees. And this is one reason why I left cutscenes in. Because this is funny. Other reason I left cutscenes in is because of the just the memory of it. It's just the way I know it, and I don't want to feel like it's fucking stuff up. I don't want to feel lost and not knowing where to go, what the hell just happened without the cutscenes, because I'm so used to the game with the cutscenes. So he steps out of the way. I can now leave the forest. Although I got the slingshot, so let's go into the Lost Woods first and see what the reward from that thing is. Oh, actually, before I do that, go in here, and she also doesn't bug you anymore. Whoops, wrong thing, I'm dumbass. Grab this. There. Bombs, 20, 30 rupees, 1 left. I don't think this will get me the bomb bag, but I can find out. Yeah, I can't get it yet. 99 rupees, okay. So I need to get the bomb bag before I can get bombs. So it's not gonna just give me the bomb bag yet. Go up to the Lost Woods. Right around. Kind of amazing though. Because it's still so weird. Like, it feels so natural to have it running at 170 frames per second. But the first time I played through it, I was like, holy shit. This is like a completely different game. And it does still feel kind of like a completely different game. But now it feels more natural to me because I played through it in Majora's Mask at 170 frames per second. So I was like, holy shit. This is amazing. Let's see what they give me. Okay, piece of heart. Let's go ahead and leave the forest. That's the wrong way, though. I'll have to come back in here later. And there is something in there to get, so as soon as I leave the place, get the ocarina, I'll turn right back around and go back in to get that memory song done. Although, I'll have to return here later, so fuck it. I'll do the memory song later. Because I'll have to come back to get Saria's song after I go to the castle, so I'll save a bit of time. And this is a weird little bug in Ship of Arcanian. I don't know why it's randomly showing, unless it's the texture pack changing, but I don't think that's the case. I don't know why it's showing the Ocarina of Time there when it's actually the fairy Ocarina, so it's a bit odd. So it's not perfect, but whatever. Works well enough. So it is for sure, because I don't have the Ocarina as randomized. It is for sure the Ocarina of Time. Hyrule Field! Huge difference! Huge difference. Fucking crazy. Really, really just fucking crazy. Just the amount of a change it makes, and the owl just flew away. Because that was one of the annoying owls. Yeah, let's go back step so I can get there before dark. You could otherwise roll and get there, but back step is faster. Get up, Nappy. It's starting to get dark out. That's what that stutter was about. Let me get there in time. That'll save me some time. Because I gotta get the egg to wake the dude up. And I think in here is a thing in the crate. This crate here. Yeah, there's a spider. There we go. Got a token. And like these, because money, so why not? Easy area to get a little bit of money if you need some. The Hylian shield can also be randomized, and if you get that discount, wherever it's put at for the randomizer, you'll still have the discount message play. So when I played through the randomizer that was successful, that 4th time I was testing stuff, it got put in Kakariko Village as Adult Link. And I was like, oh, you heard about us from the guy at the guard, or the guy at the gate. Like, yeah, okay. Let's go in and see what this is. Could buy money. For 60 rupees, you can get 200. There's a token there. Let's leave that. And if you go into a place, the item tracker will mark where those items are for you. I just don't need to use that yet, so I'm not using it. Oh, look at that. We're on bracelet. Let's grab this. Piece of heart is 200. Okay. Exit that. And speak to her. Okay. And there was this mini game here. So let's go in here. Get the slingshot stuff done. A lot fucking easier with proper sensitivity. Might still fuck up though. But who knows? We'll see. Nope, I didn't. Awesome. First try. Oh, I got the shield. Awesome. That was probably the shield from the chest getting randomized over to him. There's some other stuff. I gotta collect that dog at night. I can't do the bomb shoe stuff yet. I don't remember what is in here. Oh, that's the That's for After a Lens of Truth. Don't remember. I think this is Bomb Shoe Shop. Don't remember what back here is. Okay, there's nothing really back here then. At least not yet. Oh, there's this here, actually. What was in here? I might open at night. I don't remember what's in there, though. So let's go over here. Immediately turn around. Go back in to see that Malon's no longer there. That way I can go back into here. And get the egg from her. Okay. And set the egg. Keypad. And actually set the ocarina to that as well. Kill the spider, then head to the castle. Alright. Climb the vines. Huge fucking difference. It looks so much better with the textures. Like, god damn it. It's amazing. For some reason I can already hear his snoring. That's odd. Oh well. Shut up, Navi. Blinking is annoying me. Alright. Run on over, climb this. Jump down into the water, swim over to him. Get the rupees in the water first. It's now being light. That's what that stutter was from. That's what I mentioned about the textures. Because they need to allow the textures to be dumped into RAM instead of loading off the drive. Even with NVMe, it's still kind of a bit of an issue, but whatever. Talk to him this way. You'll be able to see him run away after that message. There. Right around the corner. Put these in place. Then I'll jump in and go over to speak to Zelda. And see what song I get. Thing is, I already have... Oh, wait. Yeah, I already have Saria. Well, no, I'll still have to go over to, speak to Saria, though. And do stuff over there, so... Oh, well. Kind of forgot I was starting with those songs. Should end up getting a warp song when I go there, too. No big deal. Looks a little washed out somewhere. Is that just Twitch? Not sure if that's just Twitch. Let me, adjust. Screen capture, filter. This? That's awesome little color correction. Okay. I guess that's screen capture. Let me, whoops. Let's see. I don't really seem to do anything. I think it's just Twitch. The Twitch video player doing it. Making it look all... I gotta go in here before it turns dark. Yeah, because it doesn't look washed out like that on my screen. Or on OBS. So I think it's just the Twitch video player doing it, so I'm gonna reset that back to where it was. It was odd. Whatever. Okay. Let's continue. I don't know why it's doing that. This is just whatever. Okay. No more distractions. Move ahead. I wonder if this will do. What it looks like when I get to that point. Go right up over on this. A lot easier to do that because you can actually see where it is now. Wait for the guard here. I don't know. It's weird. With ReShade enabled, it kind of looks like on Twitch at least. With ReShade enabled is what it looks like on Twitch with ReShade disabled. A little bit. So Twitch is, the Twitch video, I mean, is what's fucking up. Because it doesn't look all fucked up like that on OBS or on my monitor. huge difference here. I disable the textures. Kind of crazy. Alright, go in. Shoot the windows, get a bomb thrown at me for no reason. Other than the fact that you can. And then grab the money from this one. What? Why did it not give me the money? Hey. There. I guess you have to shoot Bowser or something. I don't know. It was weird. I don't remember it being a specific picture you gotta share, but let's check that now. See the difference in the pictures in there too. Kinda cool. Back to Zelda. Oh yeah, I can't speed up. It's not Dolphin, dumbass. I was gonna hold a key to speed through this, but I forgot it's actually not emulator. Oh well, sort of speeding through it anyways. Because I'm holding the button down. Again! Last time showing this cutscene stuff, if I remember right. Only thing I don't like about this game is just... This is kind of when the cinematic stuff in games began. Is when this released and it's like, oh, here's some... all these cutscenes, just the birth of cutscenes, basically. Which is... Unless... I guess there may have been some on PlayStation 1, but... This was the one that really popularized it. In a way. Okay. It's not the fake HDR either, because it's fake HDR, it's not real HDR. It's just an effect that's applied over it. Brighten stuff up. My monitor isn't with HDR enabled right now. If that was an issue, it would be an issue on my monitor as well. So it's just Twitch handling stuff in a weird way, which is why some reason it looks a little washed out. A little bright. I got Song of Time. Okay. Yeah, so that's some reason. I don't know why. Every time I create a randomizer seed, I always get the Song of Time from Zelda there. And that's why it was breaking for me when I was trying to get to Darunia, is because I was never getting Zelda's Lullaby or Saria's Song, which is also why I had to start with those this time. So let's go ahead and run all the way over there, because I gotta go speak to Saria or go through the forest area, even though I already have the songs, but there's other stuff to do there. And I kind of forgot I had the songs, otherwise I went back in. Done then, but oh well. Doesn't matter. It's just more similar. And again, it just partly got because this is only the second time really going through the randomizer start to finish. Only 5th time going through if counting the 3 failed when I was testing stuff. On up. Run around. And enter the forest, or Lost Woods, whatever. I'll have to come here with the mask at some point, but whatever. What? Wrong one. That was the horse song on accident. Oh well. Oh, okay. So he gave me a stick. That was nice. Whatever. I gotta do the memory game, which should be shortened. Down upright. Remember, it only does up to 5 for Ship of Ocarina and Randomizer. I'm gonna be careful too, because sometimes input will be wrong on the stick. Down, up, right, left. Fuck. Yeah, so the stick sensitivity, just sometimes it sort of fucks it up. I don't know why. It's like they're playing the Scarecrow song I'm gonna be creating. Should be just one more. Give the final reward. Well, that works. Awesome. Don't need to use the stick then. Here's a huge difference you can see. Oh, they just gave some deck of nuts. Just a massive change. Especially with the time of day. With the golden light there. It's kind of awesome. Just how you can see the difference with the textures and all that. It's amazing to see. Owl flies away. Pretty sure over here is, yeah. And going down that is the mask theater thing. I think? I don't remember for sure, but I know I can't do whatever is in there yet. I'll have to go in there later, but oh well. Owl flies away. And I go into Sacred Grove. Or whatever, Forest Meadow. And I don't have bombs, so I can't open the hole that's right here. Wolf is dead. That jackass is dead. That one's dead. And since I don't have a bottle, I can't catch a fairy while I'm here. Ignore that jerk. Ignore him. Go up here. Ignore them. Don't really need to deal with them. See what song she gives me. Got Bolero Fire. Okay, so whatever. So she didn't give me a song. Technically, that was the one that you would get for the that dungeon up there as Adult Link. But that's kind of why I had to come here anyways, to see what song I would get from there. Climb up. Ignore the fairy fountain that's right here. And go ahead. I can leave the forest, run over to Kakariko Village. And the spider, the Skulltula guys, they will actually say what they will give as a reward with the settings I have, if I remember right. And if you speak to them, it will mark that on the item tracker. You know what they have. Let's go over there, talk to them. And see what they give me after collecting enough. By the time I get there, it might still be dark. So hopefully I can get some spiders. Let's keep on running. Yeah, it should be dark by the time I get there. It's just about. Now it is. Almost there. Gotta run over here and jump over the fence. And I can go up the stairs. Okay. Kakariko Village. Let's look around the place. Grab all the spiders I can. Grab the thing from the guy on the roof. That's the only glitch I actually end up really doing in this game. Or using, whatever. Because it's so easy to use. Although, it's not something you have to do for the randomizer stuff. So it should give something a little different. Then, so, like, it shouldn't be something important, I mean. Talk to this guy before I get the rest of the spiders. Skip all that. Okay. Whoops. Oh well. There's a second spider. Go ahead and kill this one. Gonna climb up, side hop over to the building to speak to the dude up there. Alright. Climb up. Whoops. Talk to him, see what he gives. Oh, I already got the claim check. That's awesome. I can get the big Goron sword pretty much as soon as I become Adult Link then. That'll be nice. Help speed through some of the fights of stuff. Like, Shadow Link in the, Water Temple. What's in this? Money! Okay. Go up here. I'll have to jump back down here after it's time to get the chickens, but I'm gonna be getting... Wait, that might not give me that song. I'll be getting a song at least. I don't know if it's gonna give me the sun song or if it's something different. It's random, so we'll find out. If it doesn't give me the sun song, then I'll have to wait until it's light out so I can come in here and do the chicken stuff. Although it might make it light out regardless. I guess I'll find out. And I don't remember what the reward is for the grave stuff. Grave digging, I mean. Oh, that sucked. What do you give? Piece of heart for 50. Piece of heart for 30. A token. Okay, a token for 40. And a red rupee for 20. And you'll just give me, like, whatever, you're not mixed into the randomizer, so I don't need to talk to them. Alright. Then I think that was all of the spiders here. So I gotta go to the graveyard. There are spiders in the graveyard, but out on the boomerang yet. So I can't actually do anything there. Still gotta go to Lon Lon Ranch as well. Gotta try to remember to do that before I go up the mountain. I don't remember why I gotta make him dig. I don't think it matters because of the settings I have, though. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait, yeah, the first one, that's right. The first one is the reward, then you can just repeat it for 50 rupees whenever. Let's check what's in here. There's still a wall in... Yeah, I can't blow up that wall yet. I can see what's in this chest. This is normally where you get the shield I already have. And now it's a piece of heart. Okay. And this grave you can't pull until Adult Link, so let's go over and open up this. What? Whatever. I want to increase the notch a bit or something because that kind of went down. Just make it so it doesn't have the diagonal directions. I don't know if we can do that though. In controls, right? Ocarina controls. Customize Ocarina controls. Aww. Disable song detection. Pitch. Yeah, I don't think there's all quite a additional right stick. That's, I guess I forgot to show that. That's already at 45, so I can't really, and it does help having it that high. It'd be nice if I could have it higher, but yeah, because then it's, you can see in the, whoops, pause that. You can see in the thing there. But the problem is it's just a button, so if you don't get it exactly right, then it's kind of an annoyance. Let's see what I just fucked up. I'll put that there. That there. Okay, and enter this. Whoops. Move my cursor out of the way. Oh, right. Wait, no, I do have Din's... Wait, right? No, I don't. I was thinking I had Din's Fire for some reason. I don't have Din's Fire. I can't get the chest in here, at least. But I can't get the, thing open. I have to get bombs first. Or, no. The chest is from the fire, right? I don't remember. I'll find out. I don't remember. My brain's not working. Does it open? Okay, yeah. It's the chest you get spawned by using Din's Fire here. Difference here as well. Pretty cool. I need some more ammo. Stay away from those. Go in and see what song I get. Okay. Here we go. Requiem of Spirit. Alright. So I can go to the desert. Leave this area. I'll have to return later when I get Din's Fire. Because I gotta light those up. I don't have a way to do that right now. Could make a little fairy thing pop out over there, but I only have 1 health. Or 1 heart lost. And since it is not nighttime... let's go ahead and go... over... just out of the area. I guess, like, I could probably head over to Lon Lon Ranch, but then it'll be dark by the time I get back here. So I'll just go outside this place. And let it, let the time pass a bit. Oh, actually, I gotta go... Oh, that's closed right now. Because I forgot to do the dog thing. Over at the castle. On accident. Oh, well. Let's wait for some time to pass. I'll come back in here after. Then I can stop by the castle at some point. I'll go to Lon Lon Ranch, then I'll go to the castle. Shouldn't take too long. Just walking around here. Oh, jerk. At least there's something going on. Just gotta wait for it a little bit. We're almost there. As soon as they disappear, I can go in. Kind of funny on the one on the right was just not hitting at all. Okay, now I can go in, do the chicken stuff. No music playing though, because it's a little too early for it. This first chicken. I want a frame rate so low right now. Oh well. Be sure if I disable this. Oh, still not much of a difference. Oh well. There obviously are going to be some ways where the game could still be improved, but I mean, it's a free port and it's the only option, and it's actually still pretty fucking good. It's not like Nintendo went and ported it. They would never do that. They're too damn greedy. Get on up, grab this one. Jump down here. Grab the one from up here. Throw them both into the same direction. I should hop off the edge. Grab this one over here as they're running towards the pen, whatever. Go around the stairs because I gotta go across to get the one up top. And I'll feel like climbing the ladder and then jump over there again. Whoops. Damn it. Grab the one from down here and throw it over the fence. And I'll make Navi shut up with that stupid notification. There. Up the ladder. Grab this final chicken. And jump over. Bring it to the pen, then I grab all the other 4. And see what she gives me. Two to go. One left. Where was that? There it is. Throw this in and talk to her. What did you give? 5 rupees. Okay. And the difference here. Fucking crazy. Just fucking crazy. Works so damn well. Alright. Head over to Lon Lon Ranch to do the stuff over there. I also gotta get some spiders over there too. Or maybe I should, oh, whatever. Because I might get the Sun Song from Malin when I'm over there. Who knows? We'll find out. If I get the Sun Song, then I can easily go over to the castle immediately after. Not too worried about the time of day. So I'm not going to back walk to it. Because I kind of need it to be closer to the dark. Because there are the spiders and stuff to get when I'm over there. Even though I can't get some, or at least one. Might be 2. I think it's... There's, no, it is 2. I know there's 2. I don't remember if one of them is Adult Link or if it's also Child Link, though. Okay. Lon Lon Ranch! Huge difference! Go and speak to Talon. Hopefully I get to see where those land. Okay. This one first. You? No. You? Where did it move to? There. I gotta find the one that was thrown over here somewhere. There. Got it. And he just gave a regular heart. Okay. Still don't have a bottle. And I need one. Go get the song from her. Then I'll head over and get the piece of heart. Actually, I'll wait until dark. That way I can get the spiders and the piece of heart at the same time. Oops. And Nocturne of Shadow, okay. Getting a lot of warp songs instead of the useful ones. Oh well. Well, let's go out of Lon Lon Ranch, wait for it to become dark. Then I'll re-enter and grab some spiders. Just gotta wait around a little bit. You can also go to the bean merchant, get some beans and set them up. Because getting a bit of money now. So I'll do that at some point soon. I'll go through the castle stuff first. Because there is the lost dog. And I also got to go to the lake to set up that Scarecrow song. Okay, should be almost dark. Where's the sun at? There it is. That's getting there. Well, I want the sun sung, damn it, so I don't have to wait around like this. I don't know when I'm gonna get that. I could also warp to the desert, but I want to make sure I have a way to warp back first. I could technically warp to... I guess I have Nocturne of Shadow. So I could technically warp to the graveyard now. So I'll warp to the desert to get whatever song is over there. And then I'll warp to the graveyard to get back. That way I don't fuck myself over. And have to save and reload my file. Wouldn't have to restart, just reload. Okay. Dark, so I can go in, kill the spiders. Kill the one up top right here I cannot get until I get the boomerang. But I'm not worried about it right now. I'm gonna get the other ones. Nothing in this, just rupees. Spider. Dead spider. Let's go get the spider over here and the piece of heart. I don't remember if the spider's in or outside the gate. Or the fence. I think it's outside the fenced area here. There's also a grotto on the left in this area. I gotta check. And I think the other spider is on the wall over there. Oh. Let me check the grotto. I don't think there's anything in the grotto, but let's see. Oh, it's just scrub, or merchants, whatever. They're not part of the randomizer, though. Almost there. Yeah, the spider is Child Link. You can see it on the right over there. Just on the corner of the wall. I'll have to get that when I get the boomerang. That back. Oops. That back. Or forward, whatever. Oops. Pull this. Climb it. Jump over and crawl. See what's in here. Okay, piece of heart. I can leave this area. Look out. See the difference. Fucking crazy difference. Just the comparison. It is just something neat to do. Just to see it, how much of a difference it does make. The fences also aren't crooked anymore with these textures. I don't know if that one was... No, the other one was. I don't remember if it was as Child Link or as only as adult. But I remember the one on that side. Yeah, it looks like it's probably just adult Link. I remember vanilla, at least, unless it was corrected by Ship of Arcania and it's not the texture itself correcting it. That fence over there was at least crooked in the original. So the left side was a little higher than the right because it was placed wrong or something. And I gotta head over to the castle. I might have time because it just became dark. Let's back run to go grab some beans. If I can. I don't remember if to blow up the... No, actually... He's after the rocks, so I can't get to him yet, can I? Forgot about that. So I'll have to wait. I'll just go over to the castle, do the dog thing. See what I get as a reward from that, because I kind of forgot when I had the chance. Then pick up the first mask and deliver it. Try and get all the masks done. Can't get the bunny hood mask done until after becoming adult Link and returning to Child Link though. So gonna be a while before I can get that. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. Okay, go in. Head on over to the mask shop. And grab Keaton mask. Oops. That was an accident. Okay. Now I can go back over to Kakariko Village, turn in this mask, then I can return here, and hopefully, by the time I do that, it'll have passed a little bit of time, so it won't be too much of a wait for it to be dark. There are also grottos I gotta go deal with, and as I go over to Lake Hylia, I'm gonna have to make sure I check the heart behind the waterfall in the area before Gerudo Fortress. Then there's the other heart area that's right up there, or whatever, to see if I can see from from there what's down there. I don't remember if we can get to it as Child Link, though. Because there's... I think there's a grotto and there's another spot up top. Okay. Go back to Kakariko, or not Kakariko, to Hyrule Market. Mask salesman. It'd be nice if those chickens would stay in the pen after you deliver them. I know it's an old game, so it probably was a little bit limited with that, but it'd still be kind of nice. Don't know if the 3DS version fixed that or not. Been too long since I played that, because I originally played that when I had it, or when it first released, and I don't have a 3DS anymore, which means I don't have that game anymore. I think my mom has a regular DS, though. She never uses it. She also has a Wii. It was the Wii I sold her. And she played a little bit of stuff on it, and it's kind of just been in storage. She doesn't use it for anything. Not quite sure why. She also has a Super Nintendo, but she doesn't have that hooked up either and doesn't use it. Probably get destroyed by nieces if she did, so it's probably a good idea not to have it hooked up. Unless she wanted to hook it up in her bedroom. Get the skull mask. And I gotta equip it. And wait until dark. Oh, actually, gotta go over here to wait until dark so I can stay in this place. In this place? In this place, goddammit. Yeah, wait until it's dark so I can get to the dog thing dealt with and check the bomb chew shop. Because that's, I think, is also in the randomizer. I don't think there was an option specifically to eliminate it. There were bomb chews in Kakari, or not Kakari, in Kakiri Forest shop. So I just gotta wait. And as I wait, I'm gonna go grab a little snack. It's some Nature Valley Crunch bar thing. Oats and honey, because these taste really good. Mom was getting some of them from food bank stuff, and she gave me them, and I was like, these are really fucking good, so I actually bought some. And they're actually better than those, I think they're Quaker? Better than the Quaker Chewy bars. Time to eat one. Get the cracked dog. Follow me, doggy. Into the building to speak to her and see what she gives. 1 rupee. Oh, nope, not even a rupee. You found Greg. Oh, it was a rupee, never mind. Whatever. Okay. Buy 20 rupees for the cost of 99. Whatever. Piece of heart is 180. That's 180. So I'll have to come back here later, because I can't even hold 180 yet. Alright. At least now I know. Let's run through this place. See if I can open the other door, because I don't remember what's in there. Oh, it's just this dude. Okay. And go wait for it to be light out. That way I can go to the forest. Actually, I don't have to wait for it to be light out. I can teleport. What's the song? Let's go over to the desert first. Then I'll go to the graveyard. So A down A, right down A. Desert. See what song I get. Alright. Gotta enter the building, or enter the dungeon, then exit it to get the song. I not hit. I still got hit. Oh well. And exit. See what song it gives. Fun song. Awesome. That saves me time. Whoops, what was the other one? Left, right, A. Left, right, down. Okay. Alright. Teleport over to the graveyard. And I gotta go over to Kakiri Forest and the Lost Woods to turn in this mask. Or, because I'll have to go there later, I'm actually gonna wait on that. Save a little time. So instead, I'm just gonna go straight up to the mountain. Because why not? See what stuff I get up here. I think I'll still get bomb bag in the place, but I think you can also get the stuff outside of it. I don't remember how I have it set up. Pretty sure I have it set up so you can get dungeon items outside the dungeon. If it's something like the bomb bag or whatever. Or the bow or slingshot, but whatever. Guess I'll find out. Yeah, because I got the mirror shield to start already. I forgot about that. So before I enter the place, because I gotta throw the bomb, let's actually do the stuff in here first. And check the shop. It's also that thing down there that's going to be a pain in the ass to deal with. Okay. Go over here, play the song. Open the way. Go in. Play Saria's song. And wait for him to do his little dance. A huge difference there, you can see. The little dance is almost done. And this also has the fix for his dance enabled. Okay, so you just gave money. Oh, whoops. I forgot to get fire. Good job, Sean. Grab the fire. Light these up, then I'll use fire to blow up in the shop. Oh, damn, I didn't press attack in time. Don't want the stick to burn out. Kid, I think make it so the stick never burns out with the settings. I don't remember, though. Okay, go up here, or in here, not up here. You sell a shield. So that's probably the Hyrule Market one, who knows. Bottle bug. Need an empty bottle. Fish. Buy the fish, don't need it. So there's a piece of heart. Big Goron sword. Okay, cool. I don't need to use the claim check to get that. The claim check will be for something else then. And the piece of heart. Awesome. So as soon as I'm adult Link, I can use the big Goron sword and kind of screw things over. Because it's stronger than the Master Sword, which, go figure. Kind of nice. Now I gotta grab the bomb and see what's in that thing. Hopefully I get it right. This usually takes me a long damn time to get right. Oh, I missed. Because it has to be on the specific face, otherwise you don't get the damn thing, and the timing is kind of crap, or the aim is kind of crap. Oh, damn, I missed. It was also on the wrong face that time. Oh, fuck. That was gonna take a while. Oh, timing's wrong. Wrong face, too. You're supposed to do it after you get the bomb bag, but it's not all that much easier by doing that. Oh, timing wrong. Shut up, Nabby. Tell me about bombs. Please let me get it. Please let me get it. Oh, not in time. Damn it. Because the aim of the top of it is always just garbage. It was like that even on 64. Actually getting a bomb inside is a pain in the ass. I think that was something they fixed in the 3DS. I just don't remember. Oh, wrong face. Oh, and it didn't even go in. It bounced off the damn thing. You could probably drop it off the top platform above it, but I don't remember. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like it's actually in the right position. Please blow up! Please blow up! Please be on the right face! You can easily spend a long fucking 30 minutes or something trying to get this thing done right. Oh, seed bag. Awesome. Upgrade. Refilled my ammo. Goodie. Okay. And since I don't have bombs, I can't get anything from that rolling Goron yet. So I gotta leave this place. Because there's nothing else I can do here. So let's go open the dungeon and see what I get in there. Also, I'll backflip over to get the piece of heart. In this place. Throw that down. Whoops, I missed. Threw that into the wrong spot. Oops. Okay, now it's in the right spot. Dungeon is open. Throw that. Oh, it's just a regular heart. Okay. Well, whatever. Now I got that heart. Enter the dungeon. Save while I'm in the dungeon. Blow open the wall. Boom! Again, you can see a huge difference. Kinda neat. Run out here. It's just awesome. So much fucking better. Even without the textures, though, the frame rate is what really, truly improves it. Because goddamn. 150 frames per second more than regular. It's just amazing. I don't think this merchant sells something different, because even though he's in here, but he's still just one of these merchants. Yeah, so he sells the shield I don't need. Pretty sure that's the same as he would have sold before, but at least now I know he sells useless shit. Oops. Unless you kind of stupidly get your shield burned up, but whatever. What's in this? More money. Okay. Getting all the money before I have the fucking bag to hold it. Mild annoyance. Wait for this to rise so I can get to the other side. Check what's behind that wall there. Because I don't remember. And I'll kill this thing first. I'll have to come back here as Adult Link at some point. Because there is a little spot you can't reach without being Adult Link. Oh, that's a gossip stone. Okay, head on over. Oh, right, that's also a wall I gotta blow up. Blow up this wall then. And go through here. And lead one of them. Ones that spawn over here at least. Over to this wall. Oh, damn it. Fine, I'll leave one of these ones over here. To blow open this wall. Okay. Go in here. Grab the spider. After I kill the bats. Money I don't need. Whoops. Whoops. I was expecting it to die in one hit for some reason. Oh, I got the compass. Okay. It'd be nice if you could randomize the dungeon layout. But, oh well. That'd be kind of cool. And I don't think, unless you can, I guess you can technically randomize dungeon layout because of the entrance randomizer. So, whatever. I haven't tested that though, so I'm not sure. I might test that someday, but not on stream. Lizard fight! Okay, fine, you hop off. Wait for the next one. Whoops. I thought I hit caps lock and I didn't, which is good because caps lock I don't want enabled. No reason for me to hit caps lock. I was trying to check this. See, massive difference there. One's dead. Next. Wait for their slow ass to get over here. Damn it. There. It's dead. Okay. Go through the door. Gotta blow up that wall somehow. Oh yeah, there's bombs right here. Okay. Blow open this wall. And that shows a huge difference right there. But if you look at the ground on the wall, massive fucking change. See what you sell. Useless shit, right? Deck of sticks. Yeah, I don't need that. That's for the porch thing you gotta do in this room. Go and kill the dodongos. Oh, I can actually go through this. Don't need to kill them, but they're annoying. Ow. There'll be two more. Oops, I missed. One more hit. Think. Yeah, that one's dead. Next one. Oops. For some reason that died in 2 hits. That was odd. I don't know what the hell happened there. Kinda neat. Next up. Porch. The light. There's 1, 2, and 3. That out. I didn't even bother trying for some reason. Oh, their door is open, so let's cross back over to the other side. Just in time. Before blowing that up to make it drop down. It doesn't stay down on this, which kind of sucks. I was hoping it would, but oh well. Open this. You can also increase, I think, unless I'm thinking of Patcher 64 Plus, you can increase the number of bombs that can blow up at a time, which would probably speed that thing up a bit. Whoops. Damn it. I meant to throw it, not drop it. Oh well. It jumped away and kind of walked right into the explosion. Or hopped into the explosion, whatever. Okay, water medallion. Next. Grab bomb. And one of the adult things is in here. The other was where I led one of the baby dodongos over to blow up that wall. And you need the Scarecrow song for that baby dodongo. Or for that thing in that room with the baby dodongo, I mean. The other, you need Adult Link and the long shot, I think. I don't remember for sure. Let's backflip to get up here. Oops. Almost ran off the edge. And the Adult Link spot is that there. And it's for the spider that's in there. Kill this spider, grab whatever it drops. Oh, piece of heart. Okay. Next. All the bats in here because they're kind of annoying. Whoops. That was an accident. Fucked up. Push this out of the way. Climb up. Press the button. Go through the door. Just ignore these bats. No point bothering with them. No annoying ass message from Navi about the stuff around the corner. Climb up here. Whoops. Climb. I think there's something else in this room, but I can't get it right now. Yeah, I can't get it right now. I need the bombs. Oh, damn it. There's a way to get the bomb lodged up there. Otherwise, you have to time the throw for the explosion. Fuck. And I'm always bad at timing that explosion. Fuck. Okay. Damn it. It's either too late or it's too soon. Got it. Okay. Shoot the eye. Crossover. This is an area where it's kind of a pain in the ass if you play on Virtual Console without the controls being all fixed like I have them. Well, the next room is, I mean, where the other eye stuff is. Because there's a double eye thing and it's timed. Just that the sensitivity is an annoyance. No, it's not. Next. Final lizard. Begin. Oh, fucker. I was trying to stab and it wouldn't let me. Because Link wasn't turned far enough for a stab. Didn't reach far enough to actually hit. Alright. Shoot the eye, then I gotta shoot the eye on the left. Okay. Grab the chest, see what it is. Hopefully it's the bomb bag. Not sure if it still is or not. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Let's go raise that platform. Then I'll come back in here and blow up that wall. Because that way I don't have to go through all that shit again. So, bombs. Let's use that. Grab these first. Hop on down. And actually swap that to that so I can keep those. Check what's in here. Oh, it's just merchants. Right. Well, I don't need to deal with them. Right, what do you give? Deck of seeds, don't care. Whoops, I didn't mean to buy that. Golden Bee did that on accident. Don't need that. Oh well. Okay. Leave this area. Whoops. Didn't know that was there. I'm an idiot. Can jump down off of here to get over to that other thing. Oops. Back up and jump over now. No big deal. There. That thing's not shooting at me as I'm waiting here. Gotta wait for it to go up. Return me to where I was. And you can now see this. Compared to the original. Kinda looks vastly different. Alright. Go over and blow open these after I kill this jackass. There's the first one. Even the bridges you can see is a massive difference. And just the brightness from the ReShade profile really helps. Blow up that. And drop a bomb there. Grab this chest. It's probably the map. For some reason that didn't activate the eye. No, it's just the map. Do you not activate the eye, damn it? Did I not get dropped? No, whatever. Maybe it's because I was off screen or something. Or I walked away from it. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Drop down. Enter. Ignore the bats if I can't. No, that was chasing me already. Fuck you, bat. Ignore the other one. Don't need to bother with it. That one's dead. The other one's also chasing me. It's dead. Climb this. Jump and go blow this wall up and enter. Alright. Blow up this and get the spider stuff. Oops. Just a magic jar. Which means I... Do I have magic now? Yeah, now I have magic. Awesome. Damn it. Good ass Armos statue. Will I remember what that was called? Do I have spin attack? Yes, I do. Dumbass bat is dead. Jeez. Okay. Didn't realize I was after 4 in the morning now. Kinda fucked up. There's a fairy, but I don't have a bottle. Still. Because I haven't found one. Just some shit luck with that. Oh well. Yeah, push this down. Then I'm probably gonna get attacked by the damn bats. Oops. There we go. Go behind the block and push it forward. There is a way to speed up block pushing. I just don't have it enabled. Because it kind of would ruin the gameplay a little bit. I think there's a way to make it so there's an option for certain puzzle blocks don't get sped up, but I don't really care to speed them up no matter what, so oh well. Oh, I didn't really see that in time. Oh well. What's in this? Oh, Kokiri's Emerald. Okay. What do I have now? I have... Okay. So I'm just missing the Dodongo's Cavern 1. Alright, cool. Save. End of the boss fight. Gonna be kinda cool. Regular 4K. Regular 4K. Kinda fucking awesome. Aim aside. Oh, never mind. It rolls after you hit it. It does, Sean. Chase it down. Another jump attack. Bosses, for some reason, don't have a health bar. Kinda lame. Nice if they did. I don't know why they don't. Grab the bomb. Hopefully it lasts long enough to throw it. Yes, awesome. It's dead. I can wait for it. What's the difference there? So much better with this. Just, goddamn, dude. Amazing. And that's all. Yeah. This actually give a piece of heart. Okay. Not a full heart, but whatever. At least close. Alright. This area's done. Let's see what Darunia gives. And I gotta go to Lake Hylia. Yeah, set up that Scarecrow song. Oh, actually, no, I gotta go and check the Rolling Goron first. I forgot about him. See what he gives. Be funny if it was just 1 rupee. Oh, it's 50 rupees. Well, it's close. Just 49 off. Means I got 5 rupees from the tree. 50 rupees from him. And I still don't have a bigger bag. Keep getting all the money, but none of the fucking stuff to hold it with. Oh well. Oh yeah, I also gotta go up there, I forgot. Because there's stuff up there to do. Alright. Alright, let's go up and stop that Rolling Goron, then I will go and climb the mountain. The game looks good even with vanilla textures, though, which is kind of weird. Maybe it's just because I'm used to it and I kind of like the way the game looked back then. But the new ones just... I don't know. They look so damn good. Okay, and I'm not going to bother going in there yet, because I don't want to waste all my damn bombs. So I'll chase this guy down. Stay a step ahead of him. Prepare the bomb. Whoops. Now give me whatever you have. Piece of heart. Okay. Kinda hoping it would give me more bombs, but whatever. Oh, and there's the path down there I could open now if I want. But I'm not gonna bother with that. I don't need to go to the forest yet. Oh, actually, I can shortcut there for the mask. So I will go down there first. Alright, I'll just down. In here. So just do that. Also some grottos I can check. There we go. That path is open. Blow up this rock. Check here. I don't remember what's in here. It's a chest. What's in the chest is junk because it's not gold. Oh, it's rupees. Okay. Next, what was this way? Okay, that goes to that other area. Oh wait, I can actually open that hole now. What was this way? This is that thing. Can't do anything there yet. Don't remember what's in this hole. Oh, not a hole. It's money. Wrong path. But this one. Another one I don't remember. This one is a hole. Oh. It's you. What do you got? Speeds, don't care. Okay. Go in here and blow open this hole. Right there. Should be the right spot. Yes, it is. Get the chest after killing the wolves. Oh, wait. I need a backflip attack. Duh. Because that way it's one hit. Otherwise, take multiple. Because like they take double damage if you hit them in the back or something. I only got a fucking bottle. Awesome. Okay. Leave this area. Go turn in this mask. Almost there. Right ahead. Okay. I think I can turn it into him now, right? Yeah. Okay, there we go. That mask is done dealt with. I don't think I played the song for him yet, so let me try that. I think I forgot. Or I did do this? Yeah, because it's doing that weird thing. So I think I did do this once already. Yeah, I already did that and I just kind of forgot I did. Oh well. No big deal. Let's go back to the mountain and climb it. Because I gotta get the stuff from inside. You can also light these up, but just don't need to. Doesn't really do anything lighting them up either. Kind of just a way to open that path without having the Goron bracelet. Because you can use the stick on fire to light it up. Or to open it, I mean, to set off the bombs. I forgot about these. So let me go. I know there's this one, and I think there's one other down to the base. So I can do that after I have the owl fly me down. No big deal. Pull up this first, and then I'll drop one here. Even though I didn't need this, but whatever. Always got to roll on that. One more to blow up, and this has a cow in it. I don't think there's anything else, right? No. There's money, but whatever. Just a cow you can easily get some milk from. A spot you can sing or play a song to get a fairy, or I don't know if that's one of the fairies that you can capture, or if it's the other type that also restores magic that you can't capture. It's one of the two. And there's a spider somewhere right here. Unless it says adult link only. Might be adult link only. Can't see it. Well, whatever. The item tracker will tell me if I forget about it later. I can check that. I haven't needed it yet, so I haven't been keeping an eye on it. I'll open it up when I need it. If I need it. And just to double check stuff, even if I end up not really needing it. Probably going to be quite a few things I still forget, though. And that's a weird little bug. I don't know why it does that. Something else they just need to fix. Okay. Also gotta go back to Hyrule Castle to get the other fairy fountain thing dealt with. Doing this one first. Oops. Oops. Okay. It gave bombs. Okay. Better than nothing, I guess. I'll go in here and check what I can find. There's at least one spider. Whoops. I shortened my time by a bit. Blow up that. Oh, good. Got my health back. Check what's in this chest. Then I'll go blow up the other rock and get the other area blown up. Oh, got the Zora tunic. Awesome. Blow up that rock. And it looks like there's a Skulltula token up where the piece of heart should be. And this is just a gossip stone, right? Yeah, it's just a useless ass gossip stone. And I don't have enough time to grab the thing down there on the wall, so let's go back in here to reset the time, then hop back out. Okay. Oh, it's just a token. Oh well. Climb on up. See the difference. Again, another crazy change. Kind of awesome. Just to see it. It's amazing. And nothing. Alright. Leave this area. And since I'm done on the mountain, I can take the owl down to Kakariko Village. Stand under the shadow. Doesn't play the cutscene because the randomizer is active. Enter and see what this is. A piece of heart or nope, it's another token. Okay. Don't know how many tokens I have, but let's go check and turn them in. Wait, really? I don't have 20? How many do I have? Oh, I have 15. Okay. Whatever. I wasn't counting, so who cares? No big deal. Go get the beans real quick, then go over to Lake Hylia. Even though I'm a little over the 3-hour mark now, but I want to prepare for next stream by doing some stuff. Oh, and actually, let me stop by Castle first. To turn in the mask and get the next one. Don't know how much time there is until... Although I have Sun Song, but still. Wasted effort to play the Sun Song if I don't need to. I'll have to run around Hyrule Field next week in order to check other grottos. Because now I have bombs, I can blow stuff up. And I don't remember what was in those shops, but I'm not worried about it right now. I don't think it was anything important. Spooky mask. Okay, go turn this into the kid in the graveyard. I think it was this. Unless it's the desert. I think that's the desert. Yeah, that's the desert. That's the wrong one. Which means this is Nocturne of Shadow. Yeah. Because kid's out only during the day, not during the night. Mask on. This gives a lot of money, but whatever. I gotta enter this grave again, too. Okay. Oh, right. Duh. Will this activate here? I don't remember if it activates here. Yes, it does. Okay. Now I can pull the grave open and check what's behind that thing. I think it was this one. I don't remember for sure. I can check. Since I'm here. Yeah, it is. Because there's one in the place that still requires... I think it was the Sun Song grave that requires Din's Fire for another chest. Is it just a fairy fountain? Yeah, this is just a fairy fountain. But I have a bottle of milk, so let's go and empty the milk. In favor of a fairy. Even though, no. Fuck it, the milk heals more, I'll keep the milk. For now, because I've got a decent amount of health, and I don't think I'm gonna go fucking up so much that I die. Oh well. Okay. Now I gotta go back to the castle to turn that in, and I can get the bunny hood. I can't turn the bunny hood in until after I become an adult Link, though. Almost there. Speed it up. Okay. Play Sun's Song. That way it's light by the time I get there, and I can easily enter. Again, it gives the stupid chicken hashed message. Not sure if it does that in the non-randomized thing. I think it's just a little bug from the randomizer, though. I haven't actually played Chip of Harkinian without randomizer. I played Dolphin stuff with it, though. But I haven't really touched this game on Dolphin since getting Chip of Harkinian. Because Dolphin, you know, gotta play at 20 frames per second or use some interpolation. Only real options there. Okay, bunny hood. And let's put that there. Now, finally, speed things up a little bit. So let's go get some seeds, then head over to the Lake Hylia stuff. And also set up a song. Not much better. Ears also react in the same way as they do in Majora's Mask, which is cool. This is so much better. It makes it actually worth doing the mask trading stuff, because you don't really get anything worth a damn from finishing the masks. It's just, oh, here's a little bit of money that you don't really need. Oh well. Spider dead. Okay. Oh. Fine. Place 2 more. I need some bombs. Can get some from grass. Magic jar. It's also possible to get the big magic jar for that reveal thing. It's just that I think it's probably more common for everyone to get the small one because it's the first one placed where you'll end up running into it. Oh. Oh wait, I don't want to go this place yet. Although, I can go to this place. Because I can get the silver scale. Then I'd have to go do that anyways. I'm gonna actually just go the other way to stuff because, although, no, this is a shortcut. Fuck it, I'll go this way instead. Why not? So I'll do the diving minigame, get the silver scale. If they give me the silver scale, I don't know if they will. Might have to get it from somewhere else. I'll find out. If they don't, then I'll figure out where the hell I'll get it from. Why are there bombs up there? It's a floating item. Floating items are disabled, though. Oh, that's a piece of heart. That's why. Duh. Okay. Down. Throw that up. Damn it. There. Almost couldn't pick it up. And I do have to check in those, but I can do that a little later. Because there's the piece of heart up here and I'll get. Or whatever it's in its place. Oh, it's that. Okay. Then just because I have the chicken with me, let's go do that. I can always make it night to kill the spider after. And there's also a spider here, isn't there? I don't remember. I don't think I can look while holding the chicken. Okay, drop that. Climb the ladder. I think one of these is just a fairy fountain. I don't remember which one. Then I don't remember what's in the other. I'll see what's in this one. This is the fairy fountain. So what's in the other one? Chest. What's in the chest? Oh, more bombs. Alright. Oh well. Grab this chicken. So I can get back over here a little easier. And drop the chicken. And Sun Song. Wait. Forgot the song. Got it. Don't know how I was forgetting it, but whatever. Ow, you fucker. I mean, is there... Maybe it says Adult Link there is. I don't remember. I know there's one near some bridge. I know it's not just the one over at Gerudo Valley. Gerudo, whatever the fuck. Oh well. Let's open this up. Man, I'm gonna have to waste that milk unless I get another bottle, huh? Damn it. Damn it. It'd be nice if they had a way to ignore diagonal inputs for the songs. But it doesn't. If it did, then it would be so much easier. Because that's what fucks me up, is I don't go enough in the correct direction when I move the thumbstick. And here you can see another huge difference! Fucking amazing. Again. Just goddamn. Alright. Check the shop first, see what's in here. Also kind of need the money. Play the diving game. Don't know what she's gonna give me for the diving game either. But let's check in here. There is money. Okay. That's 15. That's 90. 50. 200. Wow. Okay. 200 to get 200. Good job. Alright. Oh, whatever. I'll have to get some stuff in there later. Can't really get it right now because I need the money for the diving game. Swap the bombs to the sticks. Hello. And because I have the stuff enabled for persistent masks, when you have them enabled, unless you're speaking to the person who buys it, the responses from people is also disabled. Okay. Grab these rupees. Hopefully she actually gives me, or he, or whatever they... I don't fucking know, they're a fucking Zora. I think it's a dude. Because I guess there is a physical appearance difference between them. whatever. Hopefully he'll give me the silver scale. So I kind of wasted my time and came here for nothing, unless I can get the silver scale from behind that waterfall. We'll find out. Go up and talk to him. And then I'll light the torches. Scale. And... oh, it actually is a scale. Awesome. Alright, go light torches. Whoops, I missed it. Next. Run right along the edge. Light that one. In behind the waterfall. Next. And they're all done. I'll stick away, open this chest, see what's in it. Okay. Well, let's go over to Lake Hylia. Oh, a green rupee. Go figure. Oh, wait, no, it's a token. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to go on a search to try finding the, a letter from Ruto. That's gonna be an annoyance. Oh, well. Figure it out. Let me go set up that song real quick. And I'll go do the Gerudo Valley stuff. There. Okay. And actually, got the beans here. A bean. Don't technically need this one, but whatever. Because you can use the scarecrow to get up there. And there is a spider on the back of this, but I can't get it right now. Because I need the boomerang. Can't get the boomerang because I need a fish and I need that letter. So I'll have to look around to see if I can find it. It's probably in a grotto somewhere. I'll eventually get it. It's gonna take a bit of time. I'll be doing that next week unless I find it this time. I'll go ahead and blow this open, I guess. Check what's in here. Oh. Okay. Well, kind of useless then. Because it's a beehive, and beehives are not in the randomizer. And there's nothing else in there. So in that case, let's go over to Gerudo Valley. That difference, dude. See that fucking difference? Crazy. Fucking crazy. Goddamn crazy. Absolutely insane. Alright. Gerudo Valley. Check down to see there's also, I guess I could plant a bean. I just don't need to plant a bean down there. Useless planting a bean down there because it just leads you to the waterfall. And you can get in the waterfall by swimming and climbing the ladder. Or by doing what I'm going to do and taking the chicken. And yeah, there's a box over there. I don't remember what's in the box. I'll have to return here and check that box after. Because it could be something useful. Although I don't have boxes in the randomizer. So maybe it's not in that. Yeah, I don't think it's going to have anything. So I'm going to actually ignore that box. Because the boxes aren't in the random. Slowly float down. Wait, what? That's not the mirror shield. I already have the mirror shield. That's a trap. That's funny. Okay. There. Yeah. Whatever. Although I guess if boxes are in the randomizer, it might not mean the items in the boxes aren't. I don't know. I guess I could return here one more time, but whatever. Let's just, loop back around real quick. Then I'll go ahead and end the stream. Because I can continue looking around for stuff next week. Because it's been almost 3.5 hours. I just don't want to stop playing. It's so much more enjoyable at this frame rate. It's fucking amazing. And just the bunny hood, too, actually doing something. It's fucking awesome. This whole game is just so much more enjoyable. And let's actually swap my shield back to that. No, I didn't do that sooner. I don't need the Hylian shield on right now. Okay. Almost there. Take the chicken, flip down to that box, check inside, and end it. Although there is... Does this blow up with a bomb? I don't remember. I don't remember what's in this either. Let's check. Oh, I need Din's fire. Okay. I can't do anything here yet. I've got to get that from the fucking castle. Damn it. Oh well. I'll get that from the castle next week. Because, whatever. Just, yeah. Easier to do that. Because it'll set me somewhere closer when I reload the file. Go down over here. Check inside this box. Is probably nothing. I just don't remember what's in it. I just remember it's here. Oh wait, chicken. Oh, it is a piece of heart. Okay. Awesome. Alright, well that's done. So, that is going to be the end of this stream. I will be continuing this again next week or some other time. Some people actually were stopping by and didn't really stay long. That's alright. Thanks for stopping by. No one really said anything. Anyone who watches this on YouTube, thanks for watching. And yeah, it really is the best fucking way to play the game. It's fucking amazing. And it shows just how much Nintendo could have done. And they could have done even more. This would have been just like the bare minimum type of a change. And just the way it looks, just the way it feels from the frame rate, it's just all of it is so much fucking better. It's so much more enjoyable. It is the best way to play through the game. It's fucking amazing. So yeah, that's it. That's all for now. I'll be continuing again next week or some other time. Thanks for stopping by, and until then, I'll see you later. Bye for now.